Hi guys, how are you? Ha- Sorry, I get sidetracked. Like letting people in and doing this at the same time. It's like a little bit of too much multitasking for me. But anyways, happy Thursday. Let me turn some light on so you can see me. So excited that you guys are here with us. Tonight is something a little bit different than probably what you're used to. This is more of an opportunity, and this is what you can see behind the scenes of your health and wellness journey with an opportunity. So I am going to be sharing my story. Amanda's going to be sharing hers, and Allison will be sharing her story with you. And then we'll close it out with a special. So I'm going to let Amanda start with her story, and then we will pass it on to Allison, and then I will share mine last. Take it away, girl.
Thank you. Hello to everybody. Glad you guys could make it. So I'll just give you very briefly my story really quickly. I got started on Plexus initially for weight loss. I really didn't know much about gut health whenever I started. I was just looking for something to help me lose weight, which a lot of people do. But after I got started, I had a huge, mood shift. I did end up losing some weight. I had, just better sleep, better energy, like a lot of really great things. And then after that, very shortly after that, about 3 months after that, I think I got pregnant, which we were trying to do. So that was very exciting. And I decided to continue to take the products through pregnancy. And I can't tell you how glad I was for that decision, because it was like night and day compared to my first pregnancy. It was a wonderful pregnancy. And then afterwards, I obviously am continuing to take the products, and they've just helped me, just feel good again and be able to keep up with my 2 kiddos. So that's briefly my story. But to give you an idea about like the, financial side, I had quit my job right before I started. I had quit my job. I was a bank manager and I was making very good money. I managed a few branches, and quitting was a big deal. I had to quit because we were having some problems at home. My daughter, I just needed to come home, and it was very evident. And it was difficult to make that decision financially because, my husband and I were both working to make it, happen. And trying to budget for just one income when we were used to living on 2 was a big deal. And so we were making it. And then, I found Plexus, and I'm like, how am I going to afford this? And I like, after I had started, my husband was like, just keep taking it. It's like making you feel so good. But I was like, well, how are we gonna keep that going? And so I immediately started sharing, and I got a lot of response. I had such a great story with it. I had a lot of people interested, and it just kind of went from there. I really didn't get into this to have a business. I didn't get into this to make money. I just wanted to take the products initially, and then it just sort of happened, with a lot of us, it kind of does that. And anyway, when that paycheck came, I was like, well, this was more than the products, so I'm like, okay. So from there, I kind of went with it. But, at the time, I was like, when that money came in, I was thinking, we need to tuck this away for something. I just knew there was something like we needed to, just put away for, because that's, with our budget, we were making it, and that was great. And we were learning to manage our money really well. So when that money came in, it wasn't like, it didn't go towards anything specific, but we were just holding on to it. Well, months later, it's like God had this all planned out. We had some unforeseen things happen. And it was like there that money was, like we wouldn't have had that if it weren't for Plexus. And we were just so thankful and so blessed that was there. And that's what that we held on to it. And, I can't be more thankful for that income. And since then, we've had one thing come up or another, and it's kind of always been there. God always takes care of you. I had no idea that I was going to quit my job as a banker and then be able to make an income from home. I knew I wanted to be home with my daughter. I now have a son. And just being able to be home with both of them and still contribute financially to my family means so much to me, because I don't want to be anywhere else. I want to be here for all the moments and all the things. And this is just allowing me to continue to do that. So not only that, as a stay-at-home mom, it can get isolating. And you just have your kids to talk to all day. And sometimes you feel like you don't talk anything more than cartoons. And, so this community's been wonderful. They're extremely supportive. We've had some hard times and this community has stepped up. They have been there for me. They are a blessing. And I love each and every one of them. This isn't just about a pink drink, it's so much more than that. And so that is how I feel about it. That's my story.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing. And I know that you guys have went through some things lately, and it was nice to have the extra income to fall back on and the community. So that is such a true testament of what we have here. Okay, Allison, you're up next, friend.
Hello, everybody. So excited for you to be here. So my brief little background with Plexus, I started back in October of 2020, shortly after I had my third baby. I had 3 under 2.5 at the time. So I was going a little crazy, but honestly just felt horrible, like top to bottom, inside, outside, everything. I was exhausted. I was constipated. I was not sleeping, not just because I had a newborn, but just my hormones were all over the place. I just felt awful and, wanted to get that little bit of baby weight off, from having 3 kids. So I really just was looking for help, and I was kind of willing to do anything to feel better. And I knew whatever I did, I was going to jump in and really give it a try. I was skeptical when I got started, but within a week or 2, I was sold. I felt better. I was loving the community, the support of, getting started on the products and people just cheering me on with little wins was so helpful. Like Amanda said, being at home, with 3 kids by myself, it's isolating. And so just having other women to talk to and cheer me on and guide me through this new health journey was so, so helpful. But kind of like Amanda, I was not looking for a business. I was not looking to share. I did know when I signed up that my husband was going to kill me for spending this much money on supplements. And I hid it from him until my credit card bill came and he asked me why I spent so much money on, what is this? And I was like, I promise I'm going to get it paid for. I'm going to share, I'm going to grab a couple of friends. I'm going to get my products paid for and I'll be done. That's it. And I did. I grabbed a couple friends, my sister, a couple friends to do it with me and hold me accountable and stick to something, because I am not the person that sticks to anything. I start things and stop them so quickly. I kind of just give up on myself very easily, but this was something that I was not willing to give up after I started feeling so good. I just had to keep going. And I knew that in order to keep going, I needed to get my products paid for. So that's really kind of how I fell into it. And kind of in the beginning, I was really shy about it. Even until recently, until the beginning of this year, I was really nervous to talk to people about it. I know so many people struggle with similar things, but I just was embarrassed to talk about it. But it's been so amazing to come out of my shell and gain confidence and become a stronger person through all of this. And that's probably my favorite part of this all. Feeling good physically has been amazing, but the community on top of it has been my favorite part. Meeting such incredible women and men, there are men here too, that just cheer you on, support each other. We build each other up. We encourage each other. We give constructive criticism to help each other grow and learn. We have a book club that we are working on our mindset and working on creating better habits throughout our entire life, not just from a business standpoint. So it's just really been an amazing change from, every standpoint, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I just feel like I am a healthier person throughout, which is my main goal. I want to be the best version of myself for for me, for my husband, for my kids, I'm a nurse as well. So for my patients that I take care of, when I go to work, I just want to be like the best person that I can be. And Plexus has really, really helped me, in so many ways. So, I also want to say too, that when I first got started, people always ask you like, what's your why? Why are you sharing? And I always started out saying like, I just want to help people. I'm a nurse, so I want to help people feel better. It's just an extension of my nursing career, but it's also more than that, helping other women feel better about themselves, build up their mindset and things like that. But sorry, I got a little sidetracked. I was going to say that I was a little embarrassed to like continue this or like change my why from helping people to like wanting to contribute to my family finances, because I'm only part-time, like PRN at work. So I really don't hugely contribute to our family finances. And so I just felt that like, I didn't know if like people would judge me, like, I don't know. I was always worried about what other people would think. And because I'm a stay-at-home mom, like, why do you need to bring in extra income? You know, your husband obviously works and is the breadwinner. Why do you need to contribute? But it gives me a sense of like belonging. And it's like my own little, like, this is me and my time and like my thing that, and my husband tells me like the money that I earn, I can spend on what I want, which is nice for now. I'm sure once he like starts to see what I actually make, he'll be like, okay, no. But for now, it's like my own little Amazon treats every once in a while. So it's just been really, really, really nice to feel like I'm contributing to, my family finances. I am doing something for me that's outside of just being a mom and what's for lunch and put this show on and wipe my butt. So it's just been amazing. And I could go on and talk about the community and everything that it has brought me. But I just am happy that you guys are here to hear a little bit more about the business side of things. We would love for you to join us.
Seriously, amazing. I'm just like, just keep going. You can take my time too. Like, you're just doing so good. Just keep going. It's good. But just skip me. All right, guys. I'm Brianna. I know it says Andrea, but I logged onto her Zoom account. So I'm Brianna. I am a Sapphire ambassador with Plexus, and I've been with the company for 5 years now. And I had zero clue what I was getting myself into. I did not want to do the business because I had done other direct selling companies previously, and I had been in and out, usually staying two to 3 years with each company. It wasn't like I was just like hopping around, but I would make $300 or $400 a month, like consistently. And then it would just like die off, or the company would lose momentum or whatever it would be, what happened. And so when I started this, I was like, this is not like, I can't do this again. And so I did hide it from Darren. I ordered it on our credit card. And when it arrived, he was home and I was not. And so he was like, what's this? He's like, please tell me this is not something that's going to be stored in inventory all over our house. Like, I cannot do that. And so no, I was like, this is not even going to work. It's just some supplements I ordered from a friend, and like, I'm just going to get my money back. Like, that was the mindset that I had when I ordered. And so when I started, like, I remember, I think I was like 2 or 3 weeks in, and the kids were in the bathtub, and I was like scrubbing baseboards, like after work. He was like, are you on drugs? Like, are you okay? Like, I don't like remember it to a T, like what happened. And I just remember the energy that I got, and I was feeling so much better that I was waking up without my alarm clock, like not hitting snooze, not, needing my energy drinks and the junk food and just like those type things. And I started for my digestive issues, to be honest. And so when I saw all those improvements, and at the time, my 5th graders told me that I was smiling more. And so, they're like real honest people in your lives. And so I was like, okay, something is good here. Right. So Andrea was my sponsor, and she's like, if you can get some people started, like, here's this post, you're going to make this post. And I didn't even she didn't even ask me. She just told me to make the post, and I just did. And then she was like, I need you to send this message to your close friends, like, let them know what you're doing. Let's get you some accountability partners. Well, I already had a background, like I told you, of direct sales. of fitness. And so people trusted me, and I fast started gold. And when I got that like $1,000 paycheck within my first like 30 or 45 days, it was like, okay, done. Show me, what do I need to do that again? So that's what I did. And I was just coachable, and I did the things that Andrea guided me to do. And guys, we needed that money. Like we needed that money, like more than anything. I was a teacher, and he was working night shift at Home Depot as a manager. He was making more money than I was as a teacher. And we were just making ends meet. We were sharing a vehicle because he was on night shift and I was on days. So we didn't need 2 car payments. And then, we bought him an older car to drive back and forth to work when he went on days. And I had Kennedy in competitive gymnastics. And if you know anything about any type of dance or competitive gymnastics or anything like that, it's not cheap. It's several $100s a month. Leo's are several $100s. And it just was adding up. It was to the point that I couldn't buy the necessary things for myself if I needed a bra, or, like we were going to the grocery store and it was like, do we even have $200 in the account to pay for groceries right now? I remember times that it was like, okay, like, I don't know that we can afford all of this. And so when I started Plexus, the extra that it gave us to know without a doubt that I could go put gas in the car or pay for gymnastics or buy the groceries without it being declined or overdrafting the account was huge. And so that's what I do. This is why I do that. Not only has blessed my family in so many ways, that it has taken us to Disney World. It has given us money to do honestly whatever we please right now, because that's just where we are. We've sold our house. We're in a rental because there's no houses to buy. So we're in a house, and I'm thankful to have a home to live in. But besides that, I want for nothing. My kids want for nothing. They are truly spoiled, ridiculously. But I started just because I wanted to put gas in the car, just to have money to buy the groceries that I wanted for the kids without the worry, without the guilt, buying the new outfits for myself or a new pair of shoes or whatever it was. I felt guilty for doing those things because I felt like it was taking away from my family. And I don't want any mom to ever feel that way. And I agree that the mindset that happened here, I'm definitely not the same person I was when I started. The personal development and the growth that you make as a person, my relationship with my kids are better. My relationship with my husband is better. Just all of the things improve when you do this. And to have women who actually cheer you on, not gossip about you, not talk about you behind your back, but who are here to actually inspire and to encourage you and are here to pray with you, cry with you, whatever you need that day. That's what you have here. And so it truly is a blessing to be a part of this company, to be a part of this team and the community. And it really is just such a game changer. And I know it sounds so cliche when people say it changes lives, but it really does. When you look at the health testimonies and the financial testimonies of moms who were on the state and Medicaid and all the things, and they now are paying for their own things, that is just, to me, huge. And so those are the things that we want to inspire you with, and to know that it's possible for you too. And if you believe that it's possible, then you're already halfway there. It's all in the belief in yourself and knowing that it's possible for you. It's just with a little bit of work. And so this opportunity is amazing. It's not a Plexus lottery ticket, but you can do it. It's not easy, but it's very simple. And very little time in the beginning does this take to actually make it work for the extra income. And so that's all we have for you all this evening. If you all have a friend who is on here, we are more than happy to answer any questions that you have for the next 24 hours. they can have a free membership, a free $9.95 membership for the VIP for the year. And so we're so excited to bless them with that. And so with that, you get your VIP membership, your pricing at wholesale, and it comes with your referral link. And your referral link is what you will use to share with your friends. And with just 3 friends this month, you can earn over $300 and some dollars. I forget what the exact amount is, but it is just so amazing. And this month it's extra bonuses, and the company is always giving amazing incentives and extra bonus cash for whatever it may be for the month. And so it's always such a blessing, honestly, such a blessing. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to unmute or put them in the chat. And if not, let your friends know who are on here, free membership for $9.95, and we are happy to help them get started tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. We are so happy you were here and taking time out of your evening to be here with us, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.